Well, to other news now, and please note that the following story may contain some very difficult, distressing details. And the mother of 2 children killed on Sunday at the changing spot Informal Settlement in Soshanguve, reeling from shock. She says the children were shot before the shack they were in was set alight. Still no idea of what the motive was. Police, of course, are investigating. It's alleged the suspects also shot 6 other people in the area. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala joining us now. She's covering the story. Nqobile, good afternoon to you. I mean, we've seen many sort of incidents involving children, but something like this is still very, very difficult. Do we have any idea yet of why people would go and, it seems, deliberately punish the children here?
Yes, Stephen, it's heartbreaking. I mean, the mother couldn't stop. She just broke apart when she spoke about who the children were. But she basically says she had left to go get money, which she needed to collect. And when she came back, she found that there was somebody inside the yard, and she could hear the conversation that was happening inside their home. And she was trying to open the gates, but unfortunately she couldn't open in time. She then heard somebody shooting, and it seems that person was asking the children, "Where are your parents?" And there was a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old, and it seems the 7-year-old said, "No, mommy and daddy's not here." And this person said, "You will die for the sins of your parents then." And they shot the 2 little children, and then went on to set the place that they were in on fire. And when she tried to sort of reach and go inside, this person then started running after her, and fearing for her life, she then ran, calling out for the community to assist her. By the time they got back, it was already on fire, and the 2 little girls were unfortunately caught up in that. So it's unclear if they died from the time when they were shot or at the time when the place that they lived in burned. So it's devastating, as you can imagine. The mother just explaining to us that she never once thought something like this would happen. I think no one think of that. And she was saying even her little child, who is 4 years old, was named after her mother because she felt like she resembled her late mother, and she reminded so much of her late mother, and this happens and she's just lost it all. That's what she's saying.
It's the most terrible thing. The police obviously are investigating this, and at this stage it's a very difficult case to actually investigate.
Well, very difficult. In fact, if you go to the area, people are scared to talk. I mean, when you reach out to the community members, before we even get there, when you get to the area, you will see that the moment you are there, your presence is known. So there are people that walk around and tell the others that you're around. So that in itself makes it difficult, because the police have to work with the people on the inside, but already your presence will be known that you're around. That's the first thing. The second thing is, when we were there, we immediately got CPF that came to us and asked us what we were doing, or at least we were told it's CPF. They asked us what are we doing in the area, and when we explained, they were not keen to speak to us. The community members that came to us said, we sympathize with the family, but we wouldn't be able to speak because we fear for our own lives as well. But all we can say is that we're really sad that the 2 kids passed away. So even though the investigation is ongoing, it remains to be seen if there's anyone who can really just come out and say without fearing for their lives, because even the mother and the dad at this point find themselves in this position. But the police say that they are investigating, that they're working with the residents as well, and they're saying that they will soon make an arrest.
Nqobile Madlala, thank you very much indeed. Very, very tough story.